Hello everybody, it is Sunsetter1 here, and we're going to be doing tips and tricks for top tier. Yeah, fun stuff. You should watch this video because it can't harm you watching it, can it? No. And maybe you could learn something that you didn't know and that you were doing wrong in top tier and get better. Rule number 1 is about head-ons and head-on discipline. As you can see here, I'm taking an F5 on an F5. That would be a decent head-on. I could have took that. But, you see, if he had radar missiles, I shouldn't have took that because he would kill me with radar missiles. And that's the mistake I make up here for the purpose of this video. Even though I kill him, he also kills me. So we both get down in this situation. And then you end up having to limp back to base like this, constantly being shot at by other players. So it's not a good situation for either of you. Rule 2 is about radar missiles. So radar missiles are a lot heavier than your last infrared missiles, and you need constant lock with them. So you want to keep them in a constant spot on your screen, and you want to try to keep them in the same spot the whole time with lock on them. As you can see there, I was decently close, but I wasn't that far on that plane. I would say launch them from 6 to about 2 miles out. Because yes, you can get some close slams with these missiles, but it won't be likely since they're chunky and heavy and take a good second to start tracking off your rail. Even though they most likely will not go after flares and chaff if you have a good radar on. Rule 3 is pretty simple. Don't use aim 9Hs. Only if they're your best or only missile. Because if you see in this clip here, that one goes straight towards the flares like you would expect it would. And these are not front aspect missiles. But that other one goes in a full 360 and hits one of my teammates. They're very unreliable and they're very, glitchy throughout the game. So they're not worth the wait. If your aircraft has radar like this F-16 and all aspect IR missiles, you can use the radar to potentially help you lock the enemy if you're having trouble with that, because it'll point all your locking abilities towards that enemy, so it would be easier. If you're in a fighter aircraft, don't bomb basics like I did here. They'll most likely just slow you down, hinder you, and cause you to get killed. Use your terrain to your advantage. As you can see, I'm in the city map where I quickly pull out of the city where all the buildings are and shoot someone, down them, and get as close to the buildings since there's a 54C behind me, which maneuvers and then slams into a building. And you can catch enemies off guard doing this too, because they won't expect you and they probably won't be able to see you on radar. When you get into serious dogfights like this, you may want to use all your advantages, to your advantage, with all your missiles and everything. But if you use and shoot someone with a missile in a dogfight, like I do in this clip, it's a waste of a missile, and it makes the game less fun for you and the person who you're dogfighting. And if you ever go into a dogfight in a tournament, you are most likely not allowed to use missiles. Always be checking the rear of your aircraft in this game, because any second you could just be hit by a missile and not be expecting it, and then see, look, I'm now out of a dogfight kill since I wasn't paying attention. And, now I'm just drifting through the air. No matter how mad you get, don't team kill. Team killing is usually just annoying and no one likes to be team killed. It just makes the game not fun and charges you with more money. I had to do this in a custom battle with one of my friends to, not waste silver lions. And, it's just annoying if you go out and strike people for no reason or because they got a kill before you. This is probably the most important rule out of all of these. Have fun. Simply having fun. I don't really care if you are playing top tier and you get really mad. Go down to props and mess around with your friends. If you don't have friends on War Thunder, find a server. Find a small content creator like Block over here, and join his Discord server and just go to Wingman Finder and find yourself a wingman and have fun. Like, it's the whole point of the game is not to torture you and not to have this torturous grind that most people think the game is. It's so much more than that. It's a community, and it's just people most of the time messing around, having fun with their aircrafts. There's so many good people out on this game that you can go find and mess around with. You'll probably spend hours on it without even knowing, and you'll get more research points and stuff. Like, from flying props to driving planes on roads and lobbies for some reason. Like, just have fun. The game's not meant to be torturous. You're meant to have fun with friends. And fly planes. Or tanks. Wait. Fly tanks! Back to the point, though. Just have fun, man. Mess around. Oh, and also, that was, your, tips and tricks for top tier from me over here. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked the video, and, I'm gonna tag Block in the comments since I did mention him in here, and he's, like, the only one who actually has a, YouTube account, and, well, you kind of need to know his Discord if you're looking to people for play with. And I'm gonna have one linked in my bio, which is gonna be one. So, thank you.